Hi and welcome to Randaddy's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making an Alfredo sauce with some spinach tagliatelle. Now everybody has their own ways to make Alfredo sauce. This is the way Randaddy's makes it. We try and keep it nice and light. We have a little bit of oil here for the pan. We have some white wine, our house white wine. We have some homemade spinach tagliatelle already blanched. Some fresh grated Parmesan. Some chicken stock. Shallots. We have roast garlic. We have a little bit of basil, herb, and parsley mix. And we have a knob of butter. First, what we want is we want a hot pan. Helps with everything here. Nice and hot. We're going to grab a little bit of shallots here. Not too many, just a little bit. Saute that off a little bit. We're going to grab a little bit of the roasted garlic with oil, because the garlic is the love in this one. Okay, we're going to grab a little bit of rock salt, always seasoning in between stages. When you season at the end of ingredients, it tends to make things come out to be salty. So we're going to saute that off until we get a little bit of color. We have a little bit of color in the pan there. Then we're going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine. We're going to reduce that down, not fully down, just until we can cook out the alcohol and bring more of the flavors out of things. Brings a lovely fruitiness to the bitter end of the rest of the cooking. So, now that that's reduced down, we're going to put 1 ounce of chicken stock in here. Again, put it back on the heat. We're going to let it reduce down, down to about half. What you're looking for is a pasta that's going to be coating the sauce, not a runny pasta that you can see at the bottom of the plate, because the whole point of pasta is to have some fun with it, and every flavor or every bite has a little bit of flavor. So we're going to wait for our pan to heat up again and sizzle. And here, the normal typical Alfredo, you're using a little bit of bechamel and quite a bit of cream. This one, we're only using about a half an ounce of cream. Now the cream is just to add a little bit more body and a little bit more texture. We're going to put it in right now. We're going to throw in some fresh herbs, and the reason why I've just put the herbs in now is to cook them out a bit. If we would have put them in the beginning, it would have been very, very burnt texture. They probably would have burnt off a bit and whatnot. The pan's going to stay on there for about a minute now. Alfredo. Alfredo's now off our menu, but thinking about putting it back on. This is Marina Clancy's favorite for all you guys that know Marina Clancy out here. Tell her to tune in. I'm making her sauce so she can make it at home. Basically, we're looking for this to reduce down by about half. Here we are back now. It's been about 2 minutes now. Now with the Alfredo sauce, it's pretty good to be called as a white sauce base for many different kinds of pastas. Now, if you wanted to change it up a bit, you could toss a few mushrooms in there and make a lovely mushroom sauce pasta. You can toss bacon in there. You can toss many ingredients. We're just going to keep ours basic and simple. So now that it's come down to this point, we're going to finish it off with a little bit of fresh Parmesan cheese. This is what makes Alfredo sauce Alfredo, is the Parmesan. I learned this sauce about, I'll say 14 years ago in Whistler, Canada. I worked for an Italian restaurant there. Now I'm putting his good knowledge to my use. So now that we can see it thickening up and slowly coming together, everything's separating, we are going to toss in our tagliatelle. Grab our tongs here. Don't let it over reduce. We're going to toss, our pasta is a little bit over reduced, so we're going to toss a little bit more chicken stock in there just to bring it back. Or you can, if you don't have chicken stock at home, you can use just a little bit of water to deglaze the pans and bring things back. There we are. Toss it all up. Now everybody likes their Alfredo differently. Ours is a lovely light Alfredo. We are going to check the seasoning a bit before we serve it up. Lovely. I think we could use a little bit more salt to finish it. We're going to put a little bit more chicken stock to get that salt, that much extra potency. And now do you see how the sauce is kind of all sticking to the pasta? And there's really no soupy bits in there? That's what you want. That's what makes a good pasta. Every bite with the rich goodness. Lovely tagliatelle. There we are, great pasta. Now all we gotta do is dig in. Tastes great. Well, stay tuned next week. We're going to be looking at doing some salads. Thanks very much.